hold on. All right, so here we are for Darryn's conference. Hi, Darryn.
Hello, Fox.
All right. Tell us about what you've been doing so far this year.
In social studies,
Really loud.
in language arts, we had to make a newspaper about about stuff that's happening in school, maybe in the community, or stuff that's happening around the school. So I made a, pro- a st- article about the superintendent search because Mr. Clinton is leaving, and so the board is trying to find a new superintendent, which they have. I think last week they have Mr. Hughes from Australia, and Mr. Clinton will be leaving at the end of the year. So my article was just about how they started looking for them, and like all the phases that they had to go through to get where they are today. And so we had to do this, and it was like an assignment, and we got graded on this. And for my work that I did, I got an 87%, which I think is really good. And yeah.
So, do you want me to show this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is mine over here. So the superintendent
Show it
search.
very well. This is your article?
Yeah. And then it goes on until the next page, which is this one over here.
All this over here?
Yeah. And that's Mr. Clinton who'll be leaving.
Okay. So what was the most difficult thing about writing this newspaper article?
I think the most difficult thing is we had to make like a really lot of drafts, and to pick the best ones. For me, that was a little bit difficult because I had to write out all different drafts and then keep on making it better. So I think that was the hardest part.
What were some of the things that you had to make better?
There was some like parts where I didn't understand certain stuff, like I didn't know what CV was, and
CV?
yeah, CV. So I had to ask around, and yeah, and grammar and punctuation and stuff.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. What else do you want to show?
For social studies class, we made a website in Mr. Fox's classroom. Each person got a different non-violent leader. Me and Ahmed got Nelson Mandela. So we had to make not like a story, but I think like an article about him, and we had to find information about Nelson Mandela. The stuff that I learned is that Nelson Mandela, I didn't know he was born in 1918, and that he first started using violence resistance, and then went on to use non-violent resistance. So that was something new that I didn't know before, and that he has children, and he was married before, which I didn't know.
Okay.
I also found out that Nelson Mandela fought for different things, not just human rights. He fought for like AIDS, people to be treated right for AIDS, and for the apartheid to end. For this assignment, I found a song about Nelson Mandela when he was imprisoned. Somebody made a song about him called "Free Nelson Mandela."
Oh, I think I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Nelson. Where did you find it?
I looked it up on YouTube. Songs about Nelson Mandela, because I've heard one before, but I didn't know what it was called, and I found it again.
So, if you clicked on this, would it play the song?
If this is the link. This is the link to YouTube to our song.
Oh, okay. So you had to put the clip.
Yeah,
put
so
the
we had to make
on
links, and if we found like really good information that we thought people would like to know, we could put it as a link, so if people come to our website, they can come and look around and see where we got our information from.
Great. So what was your favorite part about making this website?
Favorite part was making this website was actually making the website because I've never made one before, and it was about one of my favorite persons in the people in the world.
Why is he one of your favorite persons?
Because Nelson
It wouldn't be because he's from South Africa or anything, right?
No, because it's just because I really like what he did to our country. I I, um, I liked that he was president, and he was just a really good leader and role model to a lot of people during the apartheid. So I thought that it was a really good thing that I got. I thought that was really good for me that I got Nelson Mandela because I know some stuff about him, and I also got to learn more about him. This is our song that I found.
Oh. Is this the original people who wrote it? Do you know?
I think these are the original people who wrote it.
Who wrote the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this is in my mom's time.
Really?
Yeah.
In her town?
Time.
Oh, yeah, it was. Oh,
Okay,
cool.
so that's our
All
song
right.
that we made for social studies.
Are there any other links on this that you want to show?
Yeah, we made a page for links.
Oh, for more places?
Yeah, for more links. We found a really good page about it's like a biography about Black history. So we found that out. Where we got some most of our information from.
Uh-huh.
We found out in this website that Nelson Mandela ran away from home to avoid an arranged marriage, so he could go to school, and he was the first person in his family and village to go to school.
Wow.
On this website, it has like a timeline from his birth. It tells you information about that to 1951. Like that's basically like almost half of his life.
Yeah.
And this is something that I thought was really cool. On the page, it gives speeches that Nelson Mandela, I think, wrote or he said. These are some of the quotes that Nelson Mandela has said, and I've read most of them, and they're really good, and I like them all. I can't remember any of them now, but one of these are my favorite ones.
What did you learn about nonviolent resistance? Like what is it and stuff? Like how did he
I learned that in nonviolence resistance, you can't if you do nonviolence, you wouldn't get you still get treated bad, but not as bad as if you use violence. Because if you use violence, then it's like you wanna get revenge on the person because they fought with you, and you wanna hurt them back. Sometimes it happens even worse. So nonviolent resistance for me is really good because you can get your message out, but by forcing it, but not with fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's always just an easy thing to do, right?
No,
I mean, you
because-
don't just come in and say, oh, we're gonna do this non-violently, and the other person says, okay, we'll listen to you.
No, because it doesn't really work out that well because even though